Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil and I saw the Marvels today. And look, I'm not one of those people that hate watches things and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna lie, after coming out, I felt conflicted. This is one of those movies that I really wanted to at least enjoy and like, but I ended up thinking, yeah, it was alright, it was okay. So, to start off with for my pre-rating score, I'm unfortunately gonna have to say that The Marvels is an okay movie, guys. This is definitely one of the weaker MCU films, and that's not good. We yet find ourselves again with a movie kind of like Thor Love and Thunder. Ah. This is sad, guys. I feel bad for the MCU once again. Anyway, let's just jump right into this without really spoiling too much. The story of this movie is that we have these three superpowered women, females, girls, whatever you want to call them, ladies. They're all together and they're trying to stop a villain. And yeah, I guess that's all I can really say. I mean, the plot's not the most craziest thing in the world. Nick Fury's also in the movie, and there's some other people that I won't spoil who's in it. And yeah, it's good guys taking down bad guys because the bad guy is very bad, but the bad guy has some personal vendetta against the good guy. Well, at least one of them, and that's all I'm going to say about the movie. That's really what the story is in a nutshell. From what you've seen in the trailer, you pretty much get. Sometimes it's really hard to talk about the story without spoiling too much, and also at the same time, the trailer kind of gives you what the story is. So this is one of those movies where I can't really say much because the trailer already tells you. If I say anything more, it will spoil it. So I'm just going to move on to the positives. And for the positives, right off the bat, the action is great. I love the action. The action was done very well. DaCosta did a great job directing the action scenes in this movie. Another thing I also like was the leads. The three leads, Carol, Monica, and Kamala, all did a great job in this movie. All of them, their chemistry was great. And Brie Larson, I know she gets a lot of hate, actually feels like she's enjoying herself this time. In the first movie, I felt like, she wasn't really enjoying herself too much. And I found that there was a common criticism amongst everyone while watching the first Captain Marvel movie. But here she actually feels like she's definitely having fun. And even with Nick Fury, she's having a lot more fun than she was in the first movie too. So there you go. And then finally for positives, the CGI. For a movie like this to come out and still get mixed reviews, the CGI, I think we can all agree on one thing, is great. I found the CGI really, really damn good overall. And this movie got delayed. It was supposed to come out in July, and I'm glad it didn't because I feel like it would have been so much more rushed in terms of the VFX post-production work. So there we go. Now, let's talk about the negatives. This movie is rushed. This movie did not need to be this short, and this was what I was really worried about. The runtime. And I'm a guy that, I don't know what it is. I kind of have a weird relationship with movies when it comes to the runtime. Like, I'm very particular, kind of OCD with movies having a certain length and sequels being longer than the original by 10 or 15 minutes. Like, look at the Guardians films. Each of them got longer. Like, the trilogy overall got longer. Like, Guardians 3's week credits like 2.5 hours long. This movie is under 2 hours and it's shorter than the first film. This is definitely going to affect the box office overall. Because if you watch a movie, it would be like, that's it, it's over. Oh man, yeah. That's how I felt while watching the movie. Like, even the final battle felt rushed. I'm not going to lie. So, there we go. Another thing I also want to say about the movie is that there's a cringy scene in the movie that I was like, wow, this really happened. I'm not going to spoil it because if I say what it is, you'll be like, oh, Akil, you ruined it. So, I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah, it felt strange to me. And this is one of those movies where I feel like it's catering to a much younger demographic. And while watching that scene in my mind, I was like, yeah, I can definitely feel them going for a much younger demographic this time. And finally, the villain. I mean, look, she's not Malekith level bad because I do think the actress, aka Tom Hiddleston's wife, is really, really trying here. But it's the material she's given. It's just, it's not the most interesting. This is one of the worst, if not the worst MC villain since Malekith, but I still think Malekith's the worst. So overall, guys, the Marvels left me disappointed, left me pretty damn conflicted. There are some really great moments, but some not really great moments, but I still think there's the great moments outweigh the bad moments, if that kind of makes sense. So unfortunately, as a final score, I'm going to give the Marvels a 6 out of 10. This is my least favorite MCU movie this year. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, guys. The ending of the movie I did right. That was awesome. Like the final scene and the post-credit scene. There's only one, by the way. That's all I say about that. I mean, that kind of is the second one, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm just not gonna say it in case I spoil it. But in all honesty, guys, this movie still did its job of bringing the leads together in a nice, fun way. But the end result left me wanting more. So that's the best way I could sum up the Marvels, guys. Like, it definitely had some really great moments, but the moments I was like, oh, why are we doing this now and all that? And if the movie was longer, like at least 2 hours long or full 2 hours long, I would have loved it. But no, it wasn't. But guys, those are my thoughts on the Marvels. I still have to see Transformers Rise of the Beast. I still have to see the Monkey King, and I still have to see Blue Beetle. I saw the Equalizer 3. And in terms of my shorter reviews, I don't know how many people watch them. Well, apparently a lot, because my Equalizer 3 review got a bunch of views. I do want to try and improve those as well. So coming up in the future, I do want to try and improve those short reviews instead of looking at my feet all the time with the carpet, the ground, whatever. But guys, Marvels was alright. Sad this is how we're leaving the year off when it comes to MCU films, but next year, man, I hope they make it up. Captain America Brave New World and especially Deadpool 3 better make it up. I don't really know if I'll see the Thunderbolts, to be honest. I don't really care about like what I consider to be Marvel Suicide Squad. I never even saw either of the Suicide Squad movies, so there we go. But we still got Blade, we still got Fantastic Four. Echo looks great, by the way, I can't deny. Echo looks awesome. And the fact that it's going to be rated R, like TVMA, is awesome. And Ironheart, I think is coming out next year, finally. And yeah, but guys, I still have faith in the MCU. I'm not like giving up or anything like that. But the Marvels could have been so much better. This could have been like a really damn good top tier MCU movie. Not like maybe Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 level top tier, but still really, really good. But it wasn't. Yeah. But I still prefer it over the first Captain Marvel. But guys, that's all I have to say for the Marvels, guys. There's nothing else I can really say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.